Welcome to another KATcast. This week we're talking about apps we're obsessed with.
Ooh, apps we are obsessed with. I got a couple of those that I can think
Phones are
of.
full of them.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
I mean, some things that your phone comes with, but let's face it, the apps that we love the most are the ones that we download ourselves.
Yes, the ones that I'm like on 24/7. The ones that I can't seem to peel myself away from.
Yeah.
For me, I got them. 100%. YouTube and Reddit. I'm on YouTube and Reddit both. Probably all day long, actually. I think those are my most used social media apps.
That would be the husbands. And we're not just talking about just social media apps, just apps in general, because I know Hilly's are mainly going to be food apps.
Yeah.
I do know this about him.
To be fair, I got a couple of those too.
Now, the husband's favorite is YouTube as well.
Yeah.
He is on YouTube 24/7, and he absolutely loves it.
I probably stream more YouTube than I do like watch TV. Like YouTube is my TV in a sense. I think I get most of my news from YouTube. I mean, literally, my news, my my entertainment, anything. And you can search whatever you want there, right?
Sure,
Like,
sure. Don't know how to do something?
Yeah.
Get out on YouTube.
yeah.
I have to echo Jordan. I mean, as far as Reddit goes.
Oh yeah.
But here's what's funny is I will look up something. I'll just Google something. And sure enough, there will be a response from Reddit. Mm-hmm. So I'll look at the response on Reddit. Like I'll click on it. It will take me to the Reddit app. My only problem with Reddit, they don't seem to like me very much because I try to, I can comment on something, that's fine.
Right.
But if I come up with a post, I say, oh, this would be a great idea. They say, you don't have enough karma yet.
That's
Because you have to have
what does
what's
that
called
even mean?
karma.
So this is what I actually like about Reddit. So people can't just make an account and spam things or like, you know what I mean?
okay.
So bot accounts, it really fights hard against that. You have to have enough interaction. People have to comment on your things.
Right. You have to like
your
other
things.
people's comments,
Yeah, you have
et cetera,
to
et cetera.
do enough
You have to
interaction.
interact, in other words.
Otherwise, they won't let you post.
So your Reddit is kind of like my Instagram.
Yeah.
I love Instagram. Instagram does not love me. I've got
You ain't getting no love back from
I've
Instagram.
posted like 2,600 pictures and video, and my videos go nowhere. Now, there was a time where things were starting to go viral. I was getting thousands and thousands of views, and then all of a sudden, it just stopped. The algorithm stopped.
That darn
So
our
even
algorithm,
though, even though I'm not, an influencer or whatever, like my stuff's going nowhere now. I'd like the same 10 people are seeing it, which shout out to you if you're one of the 10. I appreciate
people.
you. I appreciate it.
And
At
your
least I
mom
know
and dad
it's going
don't count.
somewhere. It's going somewhere. But yeah, I am on, that is the app I'm on the most. And it's because, I like to see people's vacation videos and pictures of their kids growing up and accomplishing great things and pets. And, it's the place I like to go where there's, to me, the least amount of negativity. But Instagram does not like me back at all. And there are days I'm like, why am I on this app? But I just can't stop.
I had an Instagram for a while, and then I got hacked, and then I was freaked out because then I was like, oh my gosh, if it got hacked, do they have access to all the accounts that I'm linked
Oh, yeah,
to?
mine
So I
was
was like,
hacked once too. Yeah.
Believe it or not, I am actually on Instagram. I have no idea how.
I had to tell Kevin he was on Instagram.
Apparently, I signed up at some point.
You had an account.
I am morning radio guy on there. Again, I have no idea. So don't send anything there because I won't see it.
He doesn't have a picture, so you won't know it's him.
I don't get
But,
notifications or anything. It's living somewhere in cyberspace. But I don't. So I have an Instagram account, but I don't pay any attention to it. I also like X, formerly Twitter. I don't hang out on there as much as I used to. I mostly save X for mostly my political stuff. Okay. So when I'm feeling in a particularly political mood, I will go and rant on X.
I used to do that a lot. Like when it first came out, Twitter, right? Or whatever, X. People still call it Twitter. It's funny. I'm pretty sure even Elon calls it Twitter, and he's like renamed it.
I own it. I still call Twitter.
Exactly.
Whatever.
But the whole, but when it first came out, man, I remember that was the app to use. Like everyone was like, use this. Everyone was on it.
Well, and a lot of the people that got angry at Twitter then decided to go to something called Blue Sky.
Yeah, I remember that.
Which is, I guess that's still a growing thing. I don't know. But
I thought that was like an airline. That shows how much I know.
Sounds like it.
Thank you for flying Blue Sky.
Yeah, I'm like, well, that sounds great. Another one I'm obsessed with, and if you love books, you probably already know about this one. If you don't, download it. It's called Goodreads.
Goodreads.
So, and you can be friends with people on there. So I'm friends with all my, my friends that we like to read. And you can see, they can update kind of how far you are in a book. It can help you find other books you want to read in certain genres. You can follow authors, to find out the latest about new books coming out and everything. It's just, it sounds highly nerdy, but I love it.
Yeah.
I'm very much into Google. So I will tell you, I'm on Google Maps a lot. And part of it is my wife and I, we can track each other, know where each other are, et cetera. But I mean, even beyond that, it seems like I'm always using Google Maps for some reason on my phone.
To be fair, I'm using Google Maps a lot too. Even when I'm the passenger in a car and they're like, why are you on Maps? To update, I don't know, if you've gotten the recent update, you can mark, hey, there's an officer on the side of the road pulled over, or hey, there's a stalled vehicle here. You can do live updates, and I do that for people.
Absolutely,
come on, maybe you're pushing 80, you need to know you need to slow down a little bit.
Yeah, when we were in Springfield recently, Jordan was my navigator. He was the one that pulled up Google Maps, so we knew exactly where we were going. It was great.
Until we got to talking, and then I'm like, oh yeah, you're supposed to make a right.
You were supposed to that way.
We actually had two of us navigating because I had my phone open and Jordan's, and somehow we still managed to go off the beaten path.
Sure
so
did. Yep.
I don't know how that. Another one that, and you guys will not be surprised at this, the McDonald's app.
Oh,
because I collect points. Yeah. I've got 6,000 points on there or something right now.
60,000 points.
Last night he posted a picture of himself with his grandkids, and it's oh, we're having dinner at McDonald's, and I was like, well, how many points did you get for that?
5,236. So every time I go to McDonald's, I mean, even if I'm not using it for, a deal, buy one, get one or whatever, it's I'm still using it to access rewards. So that thing goes into my points, That and my Jersey Mike's app too.
Yeah, I use that quite often too.
Yeah.
We have many runs to that place.
Oh, do we ever? Yeah.
When we're wanting a sandwich.
Jordan and I are Jersey Mike's best customers. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
For me, it's the Scooters Coffee app. I discovered Scooters years ago. My friend lives in Omaha, and that was the first time I'd ever seen a Scooters. And she was like, "Oh, you've never had their coffee? Let's check it." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, this coffee's great." So when they came to town, I was super jazzed about that. And now I go any chance I get. If we're out to lunch before we head back to the station, I'll look at the guys. I'll be like, you want a coffee or a hot chocolate? I'll get you a hot chocolate just so I can go through and get another coffee.
I will say, so I'm not the biggest coffee fan, but Scooter's Coffee has the best smoothies I've ever had in my life.
They do have good
smoothies. They do have good smoothies.
So
been there, done that. Yeah, for sure.
Their mango smoothie.
Good stuff.
If you're familiar with Temu, I've got the Temu app. Now, I will tell you, I love Temu, but let me tell you, once you get into the app, it's like the mob. You don't get out, okay? Because you'll try to exit. As soon as you go, they'll go, wait a minute, before you go, Kevin, here's 20% off everything in your cart. No, I don't want to. Well, Kevin, wait, don't leave. Spin the wheel, Kevin, and see what you... No, I don't want it. It's doesn't matter. It's I want to leave. Let me out, Temu.
It forces you to spin the wheel. 95% off, and then you're off of 10 items?
I know.
You're like, okay, I'm in.
Fine.
I'm hooked, Temu. It's you heard the joke about the fire at the warehouse in China, the Temu warehouse. Oh, really? Yeah. Your total value lost $42.
So anytime we are out and I'm using the Scooters app, Kevin will be like, ooh, what tier are you on now? Because when I first got it, everybody's a Scooter Doodle.
Are you a Scooterlicious?
Now I'm Caramelicious. And he goes, well, what's beyond Caramelicious? I said, I don't think there's anything beyond
you
Caramelicious.
You're at the top of the hill, my friend.
I think that is it. I think there was just
Scoot,
two
boot,
tiers.
And boogie, baby. That's what I would have made it.
Exactly.
You get to a certain point and they actually bring it to your house each morning before you leave.
And he goes, well, what's the advantage of this? I go, I think for my birthday, I get a free coffee up to I think it's up to a $8 value or something like that. And then other than that, you just keep accruing points for free drinks, which is good enough for me.
Absolutely.
You keep going back and then you get a platinum card. They're like, Aaron, here's unlimited coffee forever.
I've heard of the fabled McDonald's Gold Card.
The little card.
Apparently it exists.
What is it?
A McDonald's Gold Card. Basically, you get McDonald's for life. Only a handful of people in the world have one. But you can walk in and it's just
Kevin, I hate to break it to you, it's probably all famous people. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I don't.
These are all people that probably have insane endorsements.
Like Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise probably have one. Is that what you're saying? The president and others. Well, I know the president would. He loves McDonald's. Come on, man. I mean, it's like, I will say that food apps have definitely gotten me to download them just because on that. The sheer fact that they're like, you got points? And I'm like, was points equal free food? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, well, say no more.
Yeah.
Have you ever downloaded a food app because they had some kind of special thing going on, like
absolutely.
a sports thing? Hey, there's a touchdown scored, or if they win, or blah, blah. And then, free, blah, blah, blah. The next, okay. So you got your free thing, and you're like, yeah, I don't normally go to this place, so delete the app. It's like
you just got your freebie to delete the app.
Exactly.
Kevin likes to work the system.
I
that
do.
way,
I do like to work the system. I get
does.
great joy out of that. I really do.
See, I just kind of envisioned your phone. I mean, I kind of forgot you're on Reddit all the time, but I kind of just envisioned your phone nothing but fast food apps.
No, believe it or not, like I said, I got my McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think I have a Taco Bell on there anymore because
I have the Taco Bell app.
see. There you go. Yeah.
Do y'all have any like phone games on your app? Do y'all like play like phone games on your app or no? Or on your phone?
Every once in a while, I think I have like Slot Mania or something, which is like, it's like a slot machine.
Yeah.
But no, it's not like I pay money to play. I refuse to do that. So it's all fictitious money, which I'm cool with. But I know that there are people who will, buy little enhancements for their games. And the husband's horrible at this. He'll buy like these little 99-cent enhancements.
Mm-hmm.
And what's funny is he'll do it through my tablet.
Right.
So I get the
So
email.
you get charged for
No, I don't get charged. He's got all his info, but I get the email saying, oh, you've spent X amount. And I'll be like, really? Really? You've spent another 99 cents? I go, why don't you just give me 99 cents a day? How about that?
That's how those
and I'll dance for you or something.
Exactly.
Those little games
I'll feed you.
They're like, it's free. How is it free? Oh, now I know why it's free.
Exactly.
You're like, oh, it's so fun. Oh, but you want to look cool? $100, please.
You guys, my wife loves Angry Birds. She has been, and we've made fun for years. She goes, hey, 2005 called. They want their game back.
Oh, gosh,
but
I used to
she
be obsessed
loves
with it. Yeah.
She'll sit there for hours playing Angry Birds, and so much so that she taught my middle one. He's 4.5 years old. He'll sit there and he'll play it, and then she'll go, you used up all my points. Like she's accumulated all these points that he used them up,
So I used to play Candy Crush, and our very own Jay Walker, he's the one who got me into it. Because at first it started out as I would get these Facebook requests from him. Aaron, help Jay on his quest to Candyland or whatever, and I had to go by his desk and be like, Walker, I've told you, I don't play Candy Crush. And he's like, you should. And he'd whip out his phone and he'd show me all the stuff. And he's like, it's right up your alley. It's bright colors and noise. And
like you're talking to a child.
Yeah, I know. And I'm like, okay, bright colors and noise. Yeah, I get it. I'm like, no, I don't need to play.
That sounds like Hilly and Hard. I don't know.
6 months later, I'd be like, hey, Walker, what level are you on? I'm on, it was.
He hooked you into his sick little world.
Hooked me into it. And every once in a while, I'll play it and I'll be like, oh, Jay.
The late, great Jay Walker.
Yeah, he was fantastic. But Candy Crush.
I always thought that competitiveness, though, of that. Like, it's always so fun, right? I remember my wife and I would do that. We played, there was something like that, Candy Crush or whatever, like, I'm like, oh, I'm on level 50, and she'd be like, I'm on 96, or whatever. I'm like,
trying to catch up. There's this one, it's like, one level, you would go and it's like, okay, oh, wait a minute, I just broke the meringue. What? Okay, now I got to go back, you got to hit it again. Oh, okay, I just emptied the pie out of the pie pan. Now the pie pan's still there. Then you got to break the pie pan. I'm like, I just want to go through this level. Why do I have to break these things numerous times?
This is not apps. This is video games, though. But my oldest grandson, he's 7. And a couple of weeks ago, we were playing Fortnite on my PS5. And he looks at it, he goes, oh, Grandpa, you're only level 17.
Oh.
He goes, I'm 97. I said, yeah, I know, because I don't sit there and play all day. That's why. I actually have a job to go to.
You think I don't want to play video games all day? Absolutely, but I got to work.
Did he say it with pity in his voice?
Kind of, yeah. Oh, you're only a 17.
Grandpa,
okay.
You're only on.
Well, keep going. You'll get there.
One day.
You're just a casual, huh? You're not a true gamer.
Exactly.
But then he was downloading, because on Fortnite, if you're familiar, you can get swag and all kinds of bling and everything. And he had like an Eagles helmet that his character had, but it was a limited time, and then it was gone. I said, hey, can you show me how to get that? He goes, oh, you can't do it anymore. It's gone. I go,
that's a fun, interesting topic that we don't have to get into.
Yeah.
But it's like even video games do what like apps do, right? Where it's like the whole like
sure,
you don't have enough energy today, but you gotta I spend 90 cents, you can get 3 more.
I stand
rolls.
guilty. I bought V-Bucks. Okay, I have V-Bucks now.
What are V-Bucks?
V-Bucks are the online currency that you use
virtual bucks.
In Fortnite. So if you want to buy something, this costs 1,200 V-Bucks. Yeah, so you can get 1,000 V-Bucks for like $10, actual $10 real money.
But your character can look like Spider-Man. So I mean,
so I got a PlayStation gift card for $50. So I used 10 of that to buy V-Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, yeah, everybody loves apps. Apps are on their phones. So let us know. What is your favorite app? There's 2 ways that you can let us know. You can leave a comment on our video below.
It's Cat Country at mailzimmer.com. There you go.
Or email us like Kevin just suggested.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's another KATcast.